So this is to say that there is no unfair discrimination against women in the workplace, and an explanation as to why in many jobs there are no women to be found. And I made a film about this before, but that was about 20 minutes long or so, and I think the point can be made far more briefly. And the point was to do with sprinting, Olympic sprinting. In the Olympic sprinting event, all of the sprinters are black in the main. I'm not aware of any sprint final, for example, where all of the sprinters were not black. There were no Chinese sprinters, no Indian sprinters, no white sprinters. All of the sprinters are black. And the point I was making was the fact that all the sprinters are black does not mean that there's discrimination against Indian sprinters or Chinese sprinters or white sprinters. The reason all the sprinters are black is because the black sprinters are the fastest. It is correct for all the sprinters to be black. There is no discrimination going on. There is no unfairness going on. And I was making the point that this was the same situation in many areas of the workplace. All the engineers in a company, for example, might be men. All of the technicians in a company might be men. But this does not mean that there's discrimination against women. It's because the white sprinters, is because the technicians or engineers deserve to be in that position. And they're all men because men are the best engineers and the best technicians generally. And it is simply the way it is, in the same way that black sprinters are the fastest sprinters. It's not because there is unfairness against white sprinters. It's just the way it is. And this is what women refuse to understand, even though it is demonstrably the case. And it really is unfair against men, and it is wrong to accuse men of discrimination against women for a situation that is true. Men make better engineers generally than women, and that is simply the way it is, and there is no discrimination against women.